you ever felt alone when you're struggling to lose fat or build muscle and wonder if there's something wrong with you because everyone else on social media seems to make it look so easy to transform their body? And when you look at your favorite fitness influencer or coach, are you thinking to yourself, man, I can't wait to get to that point where I no longer have to struggle to get lean and stay lean? Well, I'm here to tell you that you are definitely not alone and that we all face similar challenges and struggles. Just watched a great documentary this past week by Jonah Hill where he interviewed his therapist and coach Phil Stutz. The documentary is called Stutz. I highly recommend it, and I highly recommend you read or listen to the audiobook The Tools by Phil Stutz. It's been an invaluable resource for me that's had a very positive impact on my personal growth this past year. So this documentary was recorded over the course of 3 years, and at the end of the documentary, Jonah said like his biggest aha moment is that Phil Stutz, his therapist, his coach, is not exempt from struggle. That Phil himself faces similar struggles and challenges as Jonah does. And Phil laughed. He's like, of course. And he said, like, the biggest key to happiness is to realize that we're all going to struggle for the rest of our lives. The quicker we accept that, the happier we're going to be. And to understand that we're always going to face pain, uncertainty, and that we're always going to have to work. And to embrace that, to really enjoy the process and to recognize that we grow through that process. We need that struggle in our life in order to become the best version of ourselves. I would add that I think one of the greatest things that we can do is to talk. I think the biggest reason that Jonah came to this realization is because Phil was very vulnerable throughout that documentary and sharing his own personal experiences. So like Jonah's looking at him going like, holy smokes, this guy who has had such a positive impact on my personal growth, his tools have helped me so much. He has all this knowledge, he has all this experience, that he's still continuing to struggle himself day to day. We all are going to struggle. So I think because like they were talking about it, we need to talk more. We need to be sharing our experiences here in the comment section on these videos here, whether you record your own personal videos, but either way, like we need to share our personal experiences, share our struggles, share our challenges, not just our highlight reels there, because again, that's why a lot of people feel alone. It's why a lot of people feel like there's something wrong with them because everyone is sharing their highlight reel, making it look so easy when we all struggle. I really pride myself on keeping things raw and real on this channel. You guys saw back in July when I got back from vacation, my son stayed here at my home, watched after Chief, my dog here. I bought a whole bunch of treats for him. He hardly ate any of them, and I ended up giving into that temptation, caving into it and just eating it all myself in like the course of like 1 or 2 days there. And you guys saw, like I struggle. I give into temptations from time to time, but you guys also see how I learned from that experience. So I told myself, all right, next time I'm either just going to send my kids home with the treats so I don't have to have them in the house, or I'll give it away to homeless. And there's like the next week where Noelle, my daughter, came over with some chocolate mini eggs and cinnamon hearts. There's a whole bunch that she brought from work. They were going to throw them out. And I'm like, okay, I just don't need any more junk. I had enough this previous week here. And I packaged it up, brought it to the homeless. An incredible growth experience for me. Not only did I not eat those treats, but it was a very rewarding experience in the sense that I got to give it to people in need and see the expression on their face, how grateful they were. Like it was such just a heartwarming experience for me that just made me want to do more and more, wanted me to give more and more, and just to reach out. Like we're all connected, we're all humans, we're all facing our own little struggles and challenges. We need to be there to help each other out, just be kind to each other. So that was an incredible personal growth experience for me. I've been sharing my journey right from the beginning. You guys know that I gained 50 pounds of fat in my mid to late 20s, and I struggled for years to get that weight off. Even though I'm a fitness coach, I had all the knowledge there. I didn't have the experience of fat loss. I was always lean growing up there. And you guys heard, like you hear the conversations that were going on in my mind. You hear that how I was justifying it. I'd have a cookie, lead to 2, and be like, fuck it, I might as well just have the whole box here, and then I'll start again tomorrow, I'll start again Monday. And like people watching the channel like, oh my god, he's just like me. Like this sounds like exactly what's going on through my mind there. So all the different kind of justifications that go on. Even like at my point right now, it's easy for me to, there was a point a few years ago where I was like, I'm lean enough already, I deserve this, I can have all this crap. But again, it's like I can gain fat just as easily as anyone else. I can't continue with that kind of lifestyle there. I can't allow myself to justify excess because it's just not healthy for me. It's not going to serve me well. So you've seen me go through bulks and cuts throughout the years after I lost that 50 pounds of fat, what I learned from those experiences, and again, all the different kinds of challenges and setbacks, whether it's a little niggle, a little injury that I may experience here and there, just life in general. Like life to me is all about growth in all aspects here. And like what I teach, how I teach today is so different from years past. Like I used to be all about training technique and perfection. Everything is like, you gotta structure the best training split, the best workouts, and design your lifestyle in a perfect way for building muscle. Whereas now it's like doing the things that are going to allow you to thrive, to live your life to the fullest, to gain the greatest joy out of your personal experiences. Because that's, again, it's what I've learned through my personal experiences. I'm just sharing my own personal experiences with you, how I've learned and grown. I don't have all the answer. I don't have it all figured out. No one will ever, ever, ever have it all figured out. So again, it's just all of us sharing our own experiences. We take what might work from us and discard the rest, whether it's from a friend, a colleague, or a coach. It's, again, take what they're teaching you, apply it, see what resonates best with you, keep that, see what doesn't, discard it. That's really what this is all about. And again, learning and growing together. Guys, I can't wait to hear from you down in the comment section below. Let me know, again, what's going on in your journey. What are the struggles that you're facing? What are things that you've done to overcome some of the struggles that you faced in the past? Let's keep it raw. Let's keep it real. And again, I've got just as much to learn from you as you do from me. We can all have a positive impact on each other, so don't be quiet. Take a lesson from Jonah and Phil Stutz there, that talking is the greatest thing, where we realize we're not alone in this journey, that we all face similar struggles, similar challenges, and we can help each other overcome them using different tools that can serve us best, so we can live our lives to the fullest. We can experience the greatest joy in our life. We can embrace these challenges. We see these struggles as an opportunity for growth. We get excited for it. All right, what can I learn from this so next time I'm faced with a similar challenge, I can overcome it a lot quicker, rather than dwelling on it, going, oh, here we go again, another freaking challenge. I always seem to pig out whenever things get going good here. I always seem to find a way to sabotage myself. No, it's like, it's one little challenge here for that day. It's not going to ruin all of your progress that you've experienced over the course of the past few months there. It's just one blip in the radar. Let's get over it as quickly as possible. And again, we can help each other by sharing our experiences of what has allowed us to get over those struggles a lot faster. Hope you enjoyed this conversation. Once again, I highly encourage you to watch Stutz, Jonah Hill's documentary with Phil Stutz, and highly recommend you follow Phil Stutz' work. Again, it's had a very positive impact on me. This 47 years young, this is my 34th year of lifting experience under my belt right now. I've experienced the greatest self-growth this past year than I ever had before. And again, it comes from work. Work is never going to end. I'm working harder and harder at expressing the best version of myself today than I ever have in the past. And yes, there's still a lot of uncertainty. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I have goals, I have dreams, but who knows what's going to happen tomorrow. Again, I've lost one of my good friends, my workout partner, Paul, this past year. Never would have dreamed that would have happened at this age here. My dad just going through cancer surgery himself right now. Man, all these things, like tomorrow isn't promised. It's just the unexpected, moment to moment to moment. So we just got to give the best of ourselves to what's going on right now. We will face pain. How are we going to overcome that pain in the future? So guys, this is important shit. And I hope that we can continue to learn and grow together. Just sharing our experiences, the good, the bad, the raw, the real. I appreciate you big time. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please do me a favor and smash that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit that alert button so you're notified each time I upload a video. If you know a fellow bro who'd benefit from watching today's video, please do me a favor and share it with them. More than anything, once again, I would love to hear from you down in the comment section below, sharing your thoughts, sharing insights, sharing your feedback. Chief's giving his feedback down there. He said, let's get this over with. So don't forget to download it for guide, lose fat, get jacked. Have yourself an amazing day. Raw and real right here with my furry homie, Chiefy Dog in the house. Catch you in the next video.